Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do our first video in the series of what made it back into my desk. Yes, that's correct. About a week ago, I completely emptied out my vanity and I put all my makeup back into my collection. And I said one of the drawers in my vanity would be whatever makeup I use throughout a week. As I use it, I'll put it in this drawer, and at the end of each week, we will see what makes its way back in here so we can see what I am using. That was a long one. Well, I'm happy to report a lot of things ended up back in here. I'm surprised by the amount of makeup that I used this week. And if you're like, hey, I like your eyes, this has been on my face. My makeup has been done since like 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 5 to 10 p.m. And yeah, I've been at work all day and it still looks good. Like, look at like my blush, my highlight, it's my eyeshadow, everything. The only thing I've been touching up today is my lip gloss, which is part of what made it back into my vanity. So we will start. If you're like, hey, what's on your face today, Tammy? Well, I got great news for you. There's a get ready with me. I think it's called, what did I title it? Pink Neutral Get Ready With Me? Pinky Neutral Get Ready With Me? Possibly. I'm impressed with today's look. I'm impressed, like, the blush, I'm so happy. My makeup looks so good still. Sorry if that sounds weird. Anyways, let's get in to see what made it back into my drawer. Lots of stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. Where do I begin? I'll just start pulling stuff. So, the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I have the shade Light Medium. That got used this week. The Hourglass Ambient Powder. This thing here, this was used this week. This is in the shade, oh, there's one of my hairs. I think this is like light, dim light, yeah. So, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in the shade 901 Fair Glow. That made it into back in my drawer. The Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Powder. I have the shade Light LN6. That was used this week. Revlon Illuminate Skin Caring Foundation. The shade 109, which I think is Light Ivory. Something like that. I don't see... Yeah, Light Ivory. That was used this week. Marcel Flawless Luminous Foundation Classic Ivory. That was used this week. Maybelline Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. That was used this week. Man, did I really use like so many stuff this week? Say Super Glowy Gel. This is in Star Glow. I took mine out of the jar because inside the jar is this bag. Pat McGrath Lush Lip Gloss in Divine Rose. This is the second one of this. It's my favorite shade that she has. Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Annabelle Universal Taupe Skinny Brow Pencil. Some of this I guess I can put away while I'm sitting here, because some of it does go in stuff up here. Some of it doesn't though. Alright. Rare Beauty. What is this? It's her liquid luminizer in the shade Enlighten. That was used this week. I feel like it's gonna take me forever to use that up. There's so much product in there. We have a MAC powder blush in the shade Mocha. Let's see. This is the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro Ultra Fine Precision Pencil in soft brown. The ABH Contour Stick in the shade Fawn. I mean, I've used this one a lot this week. Still a decent amount of product in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that does not go in here. No, that does not at all. That goes in back there. Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Encourage. We have the Kosas blush in Swoon. Did I only use one Kosas blush this week? Wow. Well, I kind of like did my makeup this week where I was like, I'm either gonna base my makeup off a blush color or base my makeup off whatever eyeshadow palette I want to use. Danessa Myricks. This one's in Spiced Latte. Quo Beauty. This is in Rosy Brown. It's one of my favorite shades. I like rosy browns, pinky brown shades. Patrick Ta. This one is She's That Girl. Alright, so that's one basket empty again. We also use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I have shade 13, Fair Neutral. And then we have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is the... I thought the shade was on here. Oh, it's on top. 2.5 and neutral. Because I want mine to have a neutral undertone. Rare Beauty highlighter in... powdered highlighter in the shade Enlighten. And the Sephora highlighter in Rose Quartz. Well, it says luminizer, but highlighter. I will say, a lot of the highlighters that I use are not glittery or sparkly. They're just glowy. I have two different ones on today, but I'm impressed by how nice my makeup still looks after being at work all damn day. The Give highlighter. This one's called Check My Glow Platinum Cowgirl. This one looks like a Physicians Formula one. I also like this one. I used this one today, and I used the Charlotte Tilbury one. That's in that bronze and highlight thing. Because they're glowy. They're not sparkly or glittery. Another empty basket. Rimmel Kind and Free Translucent. Cover FX. This is the monochromatic blush duo in Mauve Mauve. I think you can still get these on the Cover FX sites. I wish you could still get them at Sephora. Pat McGrath Bronze Without Caution. This one's in the shade well, it's called Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer. This is in Naked Desire. And then we have Say Sun Melt. I have this one in Fair Bronze. A lot of what I do is fair. I might look like I'm not the whitest, but I am. I'm super white. Alright, we used What's Up Desert Monsoon palette. And the What's Up Dragon's Eye palette. I did 2 videos back to back, yesterday and the day before, using these 2 palettes because I just really liked the outcome. Bay Free Multi Glow Balm Moisturizer in the shade Dewy. This one I just put pretty much like, I think I put it on half my forehead and then like all here. Not today though, but I think yesterday or the day before. Lunar Beauty Moonshroom highlighters in here. These are also nice too. You can use them on your eyes or your face. But yeah, I was digging into this one this week. Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. This is in the shade Light. That's my second one of that one. I already completely panned one. Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Perfect Pink. I used this one I think at least twice this week. The Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm in the shade Bounce. This is empty. I've been taking my finger because I want every ounce that's in here. Alright, we have Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Velvet. We have Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Delight. Just so you know, everything I'm showing you was used this week. We have the Lancome Hypnose Volume. That's this one, there's not really any product left in it. I'll need to put this aside as a reminder. I like it, so when I'm not doing a no buy, I might purchase that one. Tower 28. This one's in, I think it says pistachio. L'Oreal Infallible bronzer. This one is in 200 Fair. Oh, did I use 2 of these this week? I guess I did, eh? Another Cover FX monochromatic blush duo in Spiced Cinnamon. It's like matte and shimmer. I just mix them, put them on. Pretty. Pretty. Okay. I used this week too, but I don't think I told you guys. Kaida Lip Glow Oil. This is from Amazon. And this one's in the shade, it's like Black Cherry or something like that. The name's not on it. But it's like black cherry or dark cherry. I like it. It's nice. We have a Merit Signature Lipstick in the shade Millennial. I'm not swatching because I could be here forever. There's a lot more stuff made it back into my drawer than I thought. This is all in one drawer. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Is this one empty? I think it is. So that is gonna go, but I did use that this week. Clinique High Impact Mascara. My mascaras are all black, in the shade black. There might be one more use in this. No, not even. This one's gonna go. That's a nice one. Not a favorite, but it's nice. Huda Beauty Faux Filler. This is in the shade Posh. I really like. I'm not going to talk about favorites because I might do a favorites video. Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in Red Dahlia. This is the favorite shade of mine from that. The Sephora Contour. I was looking for this, but I was too lazy to dig through the drawer because it was so stuffed again. But I was like, hey, where is that? Did I use it? Yeah, I did. The Sephora Contour Stick. This is in the shade, well, it says Fair to Light. If you like the Fenty Contour Stick in the shade Amber, this is a good one to buy. I think this one's a lot creamier. And it blends more easy, I think. ColourPop So Juicy. This is in the shade Vacay Mode. Is that what that's called? That's like it's a nice color. Alright, 3 baskets empty. Jeez. Rare Beauty Bronze Stick in Bright Side. I feel like I have a piece of hair just hanging out inside my mouth. The Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. I have the shade Fair. We have the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in, I think it's Wherever Walnut. Can you use this on your eyes? Because I used this once this week. I only used it once. Can I use it on my eyes, or does it have to be done on the lips? Because I'm realizing I'm not a fan of lip liner. I have like maybe 6 lip liners. I don't know. I'm fine putting a lipstick on. It doesn't like go all over my face. Because I can use it on my eyes. I'm going to clean it up and use this as lower lash liner. Because I like the color. We have a Lise Watier 24-hour Glam Intense Mascara. This one's going to go as well. Some of the minis, I was trying to give them like one more last try. I got them in one of those mini kits. Then we have the YSL Lash Clash. I think I also really like this one. I might have a full size. This one also has no product, but I like the wand. Am I going to turn into a YSL girly? I hope not. But if I do, I do. But I like that one. Where's the other one? Did I already put it away? I did. Is this one YSL too? Lacombe. I like this brush from Lacombe. So these two, I'm not going to toss in the garbage. I'm going to put them in this drawer as a reminder that I like them. The other ones will go. Another empty basket. Then we have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in Light. But wait, there's more. Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in Rose Quartz. I actually have this on today over a cream blush. I use this as a blush topper. It's very pretty. There's like a couple more I like to get. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This one's in the pink. Makeup by Mario. I'm pretty sure some of you might have seen the video from this week where I think the video took almost 2 hours. I removed my eye makeup twice in that video because I just was not feeling this palette. Since then, I've watched several looks be created on Instagram using this palette. And I think because of my skin tone and stuff, and I do like this palette and I like the formula, I'm going to stick with using 2 of the mattes at most and 1 shimmer when I use it. And combine it with other palettes too. Jeez Louise, what all did I use? We have ColourPop Blush Baby. I used this today with another palette. If you have Blush Crush, you don't need this one because you can create pretty much the same look that I did today. Again, like I said, I'm impressed with how my makeup literally looks like I just did it. I also used this one today too, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Again, if you don't have this palette, and if you have like a bunch, if all you need is like a neutral palette. But I used this one today because like I know I used this shade, and no, I didn't use that one. What did I use? I used this one, and that one and that one and a few other ones. But yeah, I used both these palettes today to create the eye look. The Natasha Denona golden palette, did a look with this week as well. Are you guys into monochromatic looks? I feel like today is kind of the pinky look. I can't help myself. I like it. I also used this palette this week. Huda Beauty Icy Nude. Did I only do one look with this week or two? I can't remember. Excellent, excellent. And wow, we made it to the end. Only took 20 minutes. It would have been longer if I would have started swatching. So if you're like, what do I do now? Well, that drawer is empty. After I'm done here, I'm going to take everything that's sitting here now and it's going to go all back where it belongs. Bronzer drawer, blush drawer, eyeshadow drawer. Everything's going back. And then tomorrow we start fresh. And we'll see what ends up back in this drawer next Sunday. Should be interesting, to say the least. The only thing that stays up here though is I think it's just one thing. I keep this up front in my middle drawer no matter what. I don't always use it, but I keep this in my middle drawer. Everything else, though, can go back into my makeup collection. So who's excited for another week of makeup? What will I do? Who knows? I don't. Like I said, I feel like I do it based on... Oh, this stays up front, too. Oops. The Hourglass palette. I keep this one in my middle drawer. Doesn't mean I use it all the time. It's just that I don't have a place in my collection for those two items. What's in here? Yeah, I got a couple of new brushes that haven't been used in here. Eyelash curler. A mirror. This Hourglass palette. It's in my middle drawer. So it's there because I don't have a place back in my collection for it. And then of course I have the Rimmel powder that stays in here, and then this Hourglass palette stays in here. Everything though else goes back. Nothing else stays here. I do have this broken blush in here though too. Speaking of which, where's all the new ones? I need to get the new ones put into my collection. 1 second. There's a video I think a week or two ago. I have 5 of them. I'm going to be using them as blushes and as eyeshadows. Either 2 of them are matte and then 3 of them are shimmery. I guess I could just keep them here in this random drawer. Yeah. Okay. What are my thoughts about this past week's makeup? Well, I had one day where I wasn't feeling it. That's when I used that Makeup by Mario Ethereal Moonlight palette. If I had my time back, would I still have bought it? Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I still would have bought it. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling it that day because I've used it prior. And I didn't have any issue. My issue this time was, I don't know. I just didn't have I guess, an idea in mind of what I wanted to create. Like a smoky look or a nice, easy look. Like sometimes I can picture what I'm doing. Other times I can't. Favorite looks from this week, though, are yesterday and the day before using the What's Up palettes. But I think today's look might be my favorite for longevity. longevity or longevity. Because, like, it looks like I just freshly did my makeup. Like, it's really nice. Favorite lip product of the week, though, is going... Okay, if I had to do it by category, favorite lip product of the week, this week's honorable mention will be the Huda Beauty Faux Filler in the shade Posh. Eyeshadow palette, I'm going to give it to What's Up Beauty. I think particularly the Dragon's Eye. If I could only have one of the two, Dragon's Eye would be my pick. But when I use these the past 2 days, yesterday and the day before, I combined the two palettes. They're so good. Somebody said I should do a blue look. They didn't say necessarily with this palette. That shade goes from blue to purple. I don't know if you guys can see in the mirror. See how it goes purple to blue. Favorite blush of the week. That is probably going to go to today's blush look, which, what did I do? I'm looking. I did the Makeup by Mario Soft, what's it called? Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Perfect Pink. I did this. I didn't jam pack it on. And then I went over it with the Haus Labs Rose Quartz. And then, of course, I went over it with... Scanning. Scanning is in progress. Then I went over it with this Give Beauty highlighter. And then I topped it off with the highlighter that's in the Charlotte Tilbury Duo. Yeah. So that was probably my favorite eyeshadow, lip, and cheek of the week. Favorite mascara of the week? That's probably going to go to, I think the one that I used, I don't know when I used it, but the YSL Lash Clash. There's just something about this brush that I like. And yeah, I'm not going to say favorite bronzer or that. I am eventually going to do a favorites video, but that might be tough to narrow down. That's like if someone said, what's your favorite foundation? I don't think I'd have a clue because I feel like the foundations all look the same on me. And I only have like 5. I just use them interchangeably, so. Yeah. Is there anything that I used this week that that was a disappointment? I'd say the Makeup by Mario palette. But, like I said, error by user, whatever you want to call it, possibly. But again, I've been watching tutorials on how I've been looking at different people using this palette to see what color combos they're doing. It's the mattes that's getting me. It's not the black matte or anything. But it's like, this shade might look taupey purple, but it goes pretty gray on me. So I feel like it looks muddy on me. The blue can sheer out, and it can also look patchy and spotty, at least on me. I don't know. I gotta play with this palette some more. I think this is one of those, just pick a matte, pick a shimmer, and call it done. Or, yeah. But, yeah. That was the palette that I was disappointed with this week. But again, user error. And also, maybe I didn't really want to use it as much as I thought I wanted to use it this week. And, yeah. That's it. What made it back into your makeup collection this week, or vanity drawer? I'm gonna go put all this away. And see what we're doing next. The next video, I still have not posted my end of year eyeshadow palette collection. That video is already recorded. It's ready to be posted. But I don't want that one up, I think, until Well, it's definitely not going to go up until after this video. But I'm kind of thinking I want to record the rest of, like, my blush, bronzers, highlighters, like the rest of my makeup collection in one video and put that one up first and then have my end of year eyeshadow palette collection go up last. So just stay tuned, okay, guys? It'll come before Christmas. Some stuff that I want up before Christmas, I'm trying to get it all recorded within the next 2 days because I have Sunday, Monday off, which is good for recording, but I want to do like house cleaning and chilling out at home at Fam Jam. Other than that, I have Wednesday off and I'm just working straight through till Christmas Eve. Like, I'll be working Christmas Eve too. And then I'll have 4 days. I don't plan on recording every day during those 4 days that I have off. Unless I do a quick get ready with me on those days. But I just want to chill out at home. Because we should... Well, I know Matt and I and Grace will be home. I don't know if David's working after Christmas or not. But I want to watch movies and eat junk food and stuff like that. Stuff my face with food. Anyways, I'm going to go before this gets any longer. I also need to go shower. I'm just debating, do I pop out one more recording tonight or what? We'll see. You guys will see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to go put this all back into my collection and we will start fresh again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. And again, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, do that now. Hit that subscribe button. It's not on the screen because I have no idea how to do that, but you know where it is, and I know you can do it. Just hit the button, subscribe. Let's keep letting this channel grow. It's growing slowly, and I already said I don't need or want my channel to grow big. It'll grow. We'll get there. And anyways, I'm going to skedaddle because we all know I like to ramble. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time.